NBA prize picks for Tuesday, March 28th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Let's go find some winners. We can start with the recap from yesterday. By the way, if you're not already playing on prize picks, get over there. Use your code SNIPER for a $100 deposit match, and you get 2 free months of the DFS Army prop subscription with tools and expert picks to help you make the deposit go as far as it possibly can. Yesterday, put up a 3-1. Kawhi Leonard cashes, Caldwell Pope cashes the under. Jokic dishing out tons of assists early. He gets there. No Embiid in the game, which got called middle of the day. Became a distributor early and really went off. Aaron Gordon also in the under, so 3-1 here. We did cash our favorite 2 plays the day, Leonard and Gordon, for a profit overall on the day. So 3-1. Try and get back on it today with some more winners. So, and the way we're going to do that, we're going to go over to the DFS Army tool. If you do not have access to the tool, it means you're not a props member or a VIP member, use the link in the description. 20% off with the code SNIPER20. Under $20 a month to get access to the Discord I mentioned earlier with all our picks and plays and the tools. The tools let you compare prize pick lines to DKI that include our projections to help you find some strong plays. Before I get into the actual picks for today, if you guys could quickly smash that like button, really do appreciate it. And you might want to hit the subscribe button to get these videos as they come out, as lines move throughout the day. And if you don't watch the video right away, you can go to play Wendell Carter Jr. later, and he could be bumped up to 10 rebounds. Right now he's at 9.5, minus 140, so a great line to have the same prize pick line here. We project him at over 10 rebounds. So go ahead and we'll pull up Wendell Carter Jr., 9.5 rebounds. Take a look here at his last 5. Averaging 9.2 is only 2 and 3 over the last 5. However, he's 8 and 5, making this mark in the last 13 games, and has got a good DVP matchup here against Memphis. They are 20th in the league defending rebounds against the center position. I'll go ahead and, with that minus 140 line, pushes me over the top. I'll play Wendell Carter Jr. more than 9.5 rebounds. Go back to the tool here. Play number 2 I like. Darius Garland. More than 28.5 points plus assists. Got him projected here over 29. Not a huge difference, but what I liked about this play is some implied value just on prize picks itself. Projecting him at 21.5 points, 7.5 assists. You would think the points plus assists line would be 29. It's down here at 28.5. By the way, he's played 2 games against Atlanta this year, and in those games, he's put up 29.5 points, just points. And he's got averaging 5.5 assists in those games. Also, a top half of the league DVP matchup for Atlanta against the point guard position. I'll play Darius Garland more than 28.5 points and assists. And you can see, guys, the DFS Army tool makes it easy to find these plays, point out spots you should be looking at. This tool is updated live throughout the day, so make sure, in addition to hitting that like button, you are getting in there. Use that code SNIPER20, link in the description. I want to see you in the Discord. Become a DFS Army member. Play number 3 I wanted to point out here is Al Horford. Over 7.5 points. Line is also at minus 135. These are healthy lines, giving you implied 2 to 3% edge against the prize pick implied line of minus 119 when you're playing the 5 and 6 picks. If you want more on all the math behind stuff, check the channel. Go to dfsarmy.com and the videos on the front page, diving more into prize picks and some strategies we have there. All right, Al Horford, more than 7.5 points. Up here, he's made this in 3 of the last 5 games, averaging 9.2 points over his last 5. He's played 2 games against Washington this year, averaging 9.5 points. I think it was 1-1 in terms of being over the mark. Last 5 games, like I said, averaging that 9.2, and it's a decent matchup against Washington. And you got Daniel Gafford, questionable. I like this play even if Gafford is in. I'll really like it if Gafford is out. I'll go ahead and play Al Horford more than 7.5 points. I know people like to play mores instead of lesses, and usually I tend to take more lesses, but we got a parade of mores today. Does that keep up? Next play up, it does. It is Dillon Brooks, over 2.5 assists. What I like about this, the implied line here is minus 135. Minus 135 is better, is kind of what jumps out to me as a place to start looking at. It doesn't make it an auto play, but it means start looking at some of the background here. Pull up Dillon Brooks, 2.5 assists. He's over this mark 3 of the last 5 games. The last time he played Orlando, which is this matchup here, put up 6 assists in that game. He's averaging 3.3 assists over his last 10, well over the mark here. And last 9 games, 6 and 3, so 66%, 2/3 of the time in his last 9 games, he's been over this 2.5 assist mark. Go ahead and put in Dillon Brooks, more than 2.5 assists. Play number 5, rolling right through it today with the help of the DFS Army props tool. It is Jimmy Butler, less than 6.5 rebounds. This is lined at -130. Got him projected down here, 5.87 rebounds. Take a little bit deeper look into this play. Jimmy Butler, 6.5 rebounds here. Has not made it in 3 straight games, 3 and 2 in the last 5, averaging 4.8 rebounds per game in his last 5. Over the last 10 games, still under this mark at 5.7, averaging just 6 rebounds per game on the season. He's played 4 games against Toronto this year, and he is averaging 4.3 rebounds in those games. And also similar to Brooks, in his last 9 games, 2/3 of the time, 6 out of the last 9 games, he's been under this 6.5 mark. So we couldn't play all mores than today. We're going to go ahead and lock in one less than. We'll do our recap right after you guys hit that like button for me. One last ask there. Do appreciate it. The recap: Wendell Carter, more than 9.5 rebounds. Darius Garland, more than 28.5 points plus assists. Al Horford, more than 7.5 points. Dillon Brooks, more than 2.5 assists. And Jimmy Butler, less than 6.5 rebounds. I'm going to go ahead and closed out there. As you guys saw in my recap, I don't go into and cancel these. Whoever you're following, I think they should be playing in front of you. Win, loss, draw. There's going to be bad stretches. There's going to be hot stretches. We use some math, some history. In-game, we got stuff popping in that Discord constantly. What's the good second half plays, Q4 plays based on blowout potential injuries. You'd be surprised how many misprices there are on Prizepicks, and our coaches are all over that. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel because we got MLB coming this week, just a few more days. I cannot wait for that. One last time, I hope to see you in the Discord. Pop that link in the description, code SNIPER20 for your 20% off. More picks and plays all day. Gonna go and drop some NHL plays here in a little bit. Had a good week with tennis last week. Hope you guys who are members who are watching this enjoyed last week, especially, I mean, for me with tennis, the live stuff from Coach Will in chat. It's been a good week. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you liked it. Drop something in the comments. Let me know what play you think I missed that you will be on. Maybe I'll take a look at it and maybe I'll give it to our VIPs. Let's just start the discussion in the comments. Who else are you playing today? Your daily reminder that whether you are a DFS Army member or not, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. I'll see you next time.